Hello everyone, where's my game? There's my game. Hey Max, hey Navy, welcome in. Ugh, it's so weird doing this at 7:30. It's still light out. I pointed as if that means anything. But it is still light out. Ugh. Tired. Navy, I'm really glad you're here. I have a question for you. Hey Stump, welcome in. The question is, would you say that... Okay. How do I word this in a way that's not leading? Have you seen a revolving door in real life in the UK? Are they in the UK? Are they very sparse in the UK? Is it rare to see one? That's my question. And I have a reason for asking. And it's a really stupid reason, but it is a reason. You would like context after the answer? No, I'm not gonna give you guys context. Why would I do that? It'd be some kind of entertainment or something in my streams. That'd be nonsense. Just gonna walk around till we hear. They're not common, but it's not like they're Bigfoot. Okay. So, context is that... No! You can't shave Percy. He's too baby. He's too precious. He would come in all gray. A Bigfoot revolving door. Baldsy. No! What's funny, Max, is that you saying that has derailed me from actually telling you why I was asking. Anyway, the reason I was asking is because I was thinking about the Magnus Archives, and specifically about the Spiral is like one of the entities, and it likes its doors, and I felt like, oh, a revolving door would really like fit the whole vibe of that, but they don't feature at all in the podcast. So I wonder if they're just really uncommon in the UK, and that's why they didn't think to add it, because it's I believe a British. Well, anyway. Yeah. Bigfoot revolving door is like hole in the wall. You've got to do the pose to get through. You have hole in the wall on VHS. That's crazy. Okay. I feel like we can figure out who Not Pete is now. I'm confident. I just need to remember where Not Pete died. Not here. He was in a room somewhere. Is it this one? Nope, that's the carpenter's room. You gave away too much last stream. I did think you were being a little... Ha! I beat that door. A little bit backseaty, but I know you love this game. It's hard to shut you down. Johnny Sims has never seen a revolving door in his life. Okay, where did Not Pete die? Where am I going? That's that leg. So it said this is surgery. Not Pete didn't die in surgery, he just had the surgeon there. Apparently no one died in surgery. We had a pretty good surgeon on this boat. And by we, I mean they, because I wasn't on this boat during anything interesting anyhow. Was it up one? There. Here. Here we go. There's not Pete. We're just gonna listen to this again.
No, you're cut.
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best
Aye.
to pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
Okay. So, maybe we can't figure out who this is, but I think we might be able to figure out who Pete is. It says we can figure this out. At least who he is. But I think we need to come back here. One of these two is Pete, I think. Because not Pete was trying to save Pete and got injured in the ensuing shenanigans. Here's Seaman. We don't know who you are. We don't know who you are. Okay. So if we go into this one.
What's all this, you damn fool?
He's already out of the fray. Is this Pete? I don't think so, because he's already out. Okay, hold on. We are in the escape. So let's go through this chronologically. Paul Moss was killed with a sword by someone while people were escaping off of the port bow. On the stern deck, even. That guy got shot. But then what? How is it downstairs now? What happened to bring it downstairs? Or was not Pete one of the people trying to escape? Let's find out, I guess. No, because he was already hurt here. So when did he get stabbed? I guess in one of these. Okay, so we're gonna go downstairs. Except that we're fucking blocked from going downstairs. Okay, they're just making us take the long road. Have you been stabbed yet? You. You are the guy who got clubbed. This is not Pete trying to run. So what did he say? He said, tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back to save him. This is the only other guy who was involved it seems like. So this has got to be Pete. Do we have a Pete? We have a Peter. Very possible. Okay. I think we should also see where we're at. Crew-wise. Okay, we have 1, 2. Okay. So no confirmation or denial on that yet. You're not Pete. We'll bookmark your memories. It says we can identify not Pete. John Davies must be one of the most generic names ever devised. Okay. He's there in a bitter cold. Where is he in a bitter cold? Hold on, I'm gonna actually, like, memorize what he looks like on this portrait. He's over there. I know it. I remember him. Now we're gonna go find him in a bitter cold. How do I leave? There's my creepy door. Imagine being named John Davies. Okay. So we gotta go downstairs, look at the cow skull. Right? Somewhere. Over there. Perfect. Oh, it's broken open now. Okay. Nope. There you are. Okay, so that doesn't really help us, actually, I don't think. Taking to the carpenters. One of these people is Charlie.
Here? Yeah. Come on before she kicks off.
Do we know who everyone is? I don't think we do. Me and Du Bois killing a cow. Okay. So... one of these people is Charlie. We haven't found any of the murder yet. There's 103 John Davies on Wikipedia. I guarantee there are names with more hits out there, Navy. Although I truly have no idea how you would go about looking for that. I assume there's a John Davies on the boat. I barely even registered. Okay. I wonder how much time is passing for the main character as all of this goes on. He just sits there and stares at a corpse for hours. That guy who took him out to the boat is like, what the fuck is happening up there? I have about 4 hours of playtime right now. Great line delivery. Where's his lunch? Oh, speaking of lunch, literally the worst part about having a job is having to make lunch. I feel like I've already complained about this on stream. It's so awful. I hate it so much. There's no cafeteria at my work. There are no restaurants near my work. I have to bring lunch every single day. I don't have a long enough work to leave and go get anything. Or a long enough lunch. A long enough work. It's so terrible. I feel like that's all I do in my free time now is figure out what I'm gonna eat. Navy, where are you getting these numbers? You would love to be annoying and talking about recipes? You can tell me about recipes. The problem is that I don't like cooking. And they take time. Wikipedia John Davies disambiguation Control F. That feels like a flawed methodology, but I applaud you doing it all the same. I guess they don't typically use a full name after they've said it once, though. Okay. What am I doing? I'm trying to figure out who Not Pete is. It says we can figure it out. Not you. You. You're not Pete. I want to figure it out.
Never been on a farm, John?
Mind your shoes now.
This is Charles. He's throwing up. Yeah, Charles is... This is definitely Charles. We'd better make sure there's not more than one Charles. I can't imagine they would do that to us, but I'm confident this is Charles. Davy James. Solid name. There's more than one Charles! God damn it! I fucking knew they'd do this to us. Okay, well. Where is he in the photo? He's up here? He could be a midshipman. I thought he was a little far back to be the bosun's mate. Okay, that means something's wrong, but we'll figure that out later. Or now. I guess why wait? The crew. What have we got wrong? We have... Pete? I don't think Pete is right. I don't think we found Pete. I'm not confident we found Pete, I guess. We know this one's right. I'm almost certain that this is Charles, and Charles exploded. So the only thing left there is Pete being wrong. Okay, this is Charles. Where is Charles in anything else? He blew up. Is that all that happened to him? It might be. It might really be all that he got up to. Poor Charles. He had a bad time on this boat. Okay. Do we know who this is? He's probably the butcher. If that's such a position. I'm missing it somehow, or I've already assigned someone the butcher. Take me to the crew. Who is the butcher? Emil O'Farrell. Why can't I find that for this guy? Oh, I just can't read, is actually what the problem is. Okay. And I feel like I probably got his cause of death wrong. No, I think that's spiked by a terrible beast, actually. Okay. There was another crew, like another thing I felt like I could... Hold on. In... Soldiers of the Sea. That guy got struck by lightning. No text. Not in Soldier of the Sea. Okay, where? Somebody said something about a number of years my steward, but I'm gonna have to just read through everything, I guess. I guess we're reading the book. I like the quiet ambience after the very energetic one in these vignettes, and the only way to listen to them that you found is to go to Lucas's channel and watch his 2-hour time-lapse. That's cool. That's The Calling. We're all through with that, and that's not what I was looking for. Not it. Unholy Captives. That's what I was looking for. "20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself." Okay. We gotta go to this one. Unholy Captives Part 4. How do I get out of here? There we go. That's in the cargo hold, okay. I really do feel like I'm just, like, chasing chasing ghosts here. Well, I guess a little less lively than ghosts.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down.
Okay.
Madness is this.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years, my steward. Never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself. Those ungodly beasts carry a curse. Throw them back or doom us all. Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses. Come on. Okay.
Here's my steward. Had never a doubt on you.
This is somebody's steward. Steward, even. We don't know how he died. But we know that he is somebody's steward.
Sanity. Explain yourself.
We know who you are. The captain. Okay. Philip Dahl. You suppose he's Norwegian? It probably says in... Oh, he's... Nope. Swedish. Don't know what happens to him, though. We don't know where he dies. Just that he gets tied up. We also don't know anything about you. But apparently we could figure out who you are. He looks so jolly in the sketch. He does. Not you. You.
Where's the rest of his leg?
That's the surgeon's mate. We don't know him, but we could... It says we could figure it out. I want to say he's John. Do we have John? We have a John. John Davies? Do we have another John? I feel like we must have... If we have more than one Charles, we must have more than one John. We don't have more than one John? No, we do. John Naples. Okay. So he's one of two Johns. Probably. Possibly. Oh, he disappeared and escaped. So the surgeon also escaped. Okay. Hmm. Okay, hold on, actually. I'm gonna leave and come back. And we're gonna listen. We're gonna use our ears. Which means I'm gonna stop talking.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years, my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Okay.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse.
So we're recognizing that voice now. Now we have to go for a bit of a walk.
Abigail, your brother, my friend. I shot him dead. I'll be with you.
See, I don't think that's the same guy. So I think
Please
that
forgive me.
it's not the Swedish fellow. This guy up here, I don't think he's the captain's steward. I think he is... Well, he can't be the first mate steward. Paul Moss, we already know. Could be the ship's steward. Okay, who else was there? Because I don't think that was the captain talking. Go down a bunch of stairs. I like that I picked maybe the two farthest apart memories I could to start doing this comparison on. Okay, who's here?
Pressure here.
We have the captain. We have the bosun. Does the bosun have a mate?
This is this.
Bosun's mate, Charles Minor. Okay.
20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself. Those ungodly beasts carry you.
Oh. Actually, that's really obvious. The guy who's yelling has a French accent. I don't know why. I'm like, oh, I'll see if it's the captain's voice. No. It's the French guy. God damn it. Okay. It's fine. We figured it out. Where's the bosun's steward? Attention to detail saves the day. Let's call the bosun's mate. Here. So it's not... He's not a steward, is the problem. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my assumption is wrong. Let's go listen again. We'll listen to... We're gonna keep listening to this until I figure out who that guy is.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself. Those ungodly beasts carry a curse. Throw them back or doom us all.
It might not be a French accent.
Put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on. All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think.
Okay, I don't care about that guy. Okay. Not the French guy. We're working it out. Eridahar. See, that's the other thing. I don't know what language that is. I feel like it would behoove me to know. And possibly even just give me the answer. Is it Swedish? It sounds like it could be Swedish. In which case... I don't know why I'm, like, unsure about that. Like, it's not gonna confirm anything for me. I don't know how he died. I don't know his fate. I'm just guessing. But that doesn't sound like the captain. Maybe I need a sample of his voice where he's not about to kill himself? I don't know. What's going on up here? Oh, it's the artist. He definitely kills someone? Stump. Can I focus on the guy I'm looking at for fuck's sake? Please. No. This one. This guy. You. Who are you? I don't get to know, apparently. There we go. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Third mate, we don't know what happens to you. Okay. Well, Mr. Jolly Murderer, let's find out where you show up. Maybe you can paint some light. Ah. Okay. Okay. Might shed some light yet. And finish off our The Calling. Is that you?
Ahoy! Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield! Hold your fire!
Okay. So it says 3 others were present. What the hell? Didn't it just say that that guy... Okay, hold on. You can tell that I am not good at navigating this. I click this. I click you. I say, where are you? Show memories on deck map. It says The Calling Part 6, he's here. But then he's not here. Yes? This is The Calling Part 6? That I'm currently in? And then it says he's not here. These are just... Oh, well, there is one person here, but that's a body. Okay. You, midshipman. You up there, I don't know. But it only says 3 people were here. Oh, okay. Well, I guess 4? 3 others. Okay. So we have the guy who got shot. We have the shooter. We have the midshipman there, so that must be him up there. Does that do us any good? Nope. Stump, I cannot imagine watching me play this. Like, I'd be losing my mind if I were you. I don't know that you're not losing your mind over there and just not conveying it to chat. Okay. So, you're not doing anything there. I don't really think you do anything here. And here you're getting tied up, so... Alright. That was a waste of time. Let's find out who... What can we look at? Who can we figure out right now? The game says many people, but I don't believe it. Like you? It says we can figure out who you are. Figure out who you are. You. You. This guy's been able to be figured out for ages. Like a really long time, and I don't know how we're supposed to figure him out. These three. Okay. We're gonna figure you out. Doom Part 5 and the Doom Part 6. Unholy Captives 2 and 3. Soldiers of the Sea. And A Bitter Cold. Yeah. Old Charles didn't get up to a whole lot. Other than getting blown up, which I mean, that's pretty impressive. Not everyone gets blown up. Feels this game almost calls for building your own red string board IRL. I just want to put name tags on these people. I want to be like, this is not Pete. And then when I see him later, and I'm like, oh, that's not Pete again, because they're expecting me to recognize him. And I can't. I don't do that. My brain doesn't do that. This is not Pete. It says we can figure out who this is, so I'm going to try again. Unholy Captives, Part 2, 3, and 4. He's in all of it. You think most of them are not Pete? You never know. Okay, what's the order of this? Unholy Captives is before Soldier of the Sea. Unholy Captives is... what? Let's go to this one. Where is it? Let's go watch the cook get killed. Man, they were not very far into their voyage when the cook got killed. That would have fucking sucked. Hold on. Yeah. They, like, had just fucking started. Where's the cook? I got distracted. Where? God fucking damn it. Okay. Unholy Captives. You.
What you up in?
Hey there, what's this? Give him tea and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
No.
Slow. What's it, gentlemen? There's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
A 2-month-long journey. You're going by the Not Speed and Google Globe stump. That's amazing. Where are you running off to? Hey, it's not Pete. Okay. so who am I here for again? I kind of just wanted to look around here because I felt like I kind of just skimmed over this one, getting angry about not knowing how he died. You exploded. Indeed. Soldiers of the Sea. You're in a bitter cold. You're one of the fellows. Right? You're one of these three. You're not Pete. And you're not Charles. You're the other young man. Hold on. I need the glossary again. What is a midshipman? Officer in training. Okay. Do we have a Charles that is a lower... I mean, he could be an officer in training. We have the bosun's mate, that's definitely not lower. We have the midshipman. We have 3 midshipmen. And only one of them has not been picked, although I don't think that we got Pete right. Because these 3 are, I'm seeing them together a lot. They could be the 3 midshipmen. In which case, one of them is Pete, which would make this one Pete, because this is the only one that's not Pete. Yes! Of course. Of course that's the one I get. I figure it out. Is by saying the amazing sentence, this is the only one that's not Pete. Of course. But we found Pete! Gotcha, sucker. Okay. Well then, we know who you are. Where are the midshipmen? You are Thomas. Yay! Excuse me. Okay. Except I don't think that tracks all the way. I think we may have these guys swapped. Two of them exploded. We might have these guys swapped. Because we should have had 3 already, including Charles. Yeah, I think Charles and Thomas may be swapped. Okay. This is Thomas. You are Charles. The other Charles. Yeah, there's people from Formosa on this boat. Except that I don't like that. Because he was... This is the guy who was throwing up when the cow was being butchered. What's one of the strangest things I've heard or overheard a stranger say? I remember I was getting an MRI and eavesdropping on someone, and they said they had had over 21 MRIs in their whole life. And that's a lot of MRIs. And I stopped listening before I found out why, but I am curious. Because they didn't seem old. They were like my age, I'd guess. That's a lot of MRIs. Something got me to stop eavesdropping? Yeah, my MRI. I feel weird eavesdropping about medical information as well, but like, also, yes, I had to get an MRI. I don't know, Max. That question kind of put me on the spot. I can't think of anything specific. That's the first thing that comes to mind, I guess. You haven't got one yet. Well, I don't know that that's strange. I don't know that most people have had an MRI. Oh, you haven't got an answer. I see. Who are you? No idea. How about you? No clue. Okay. We can focus on somebody, yeah? We can stop running around. I don't know that these guys are swapped. Something makes me think they're swapped, but I also feel like this is Charles. You. He does look like a Charles. This guy looks like a Thomas, too. He's got a very full face. It's a very Charles-like face. Anyway. How did Pete even die? Oh, he blew up. Okay, well now I want to see him blow up. And act like I don't know nobody. You. The amount of old lady gossip you've overheard on bus. The amount of old lady gossip you've overheard on the bus in your lifetime is immense. I'm so curious, Navy, and you guys will all have 4 minutes to think about it while I go take a break. BRB. Alrighty, Percy's here. Also, my cat cam is at a Dutch angle to represent my descent into madness. There we go. YouTuber that was a cop. Awful. Fun fact. I recently found out that my dad plays hockey with a full-time YouTuber, which is crazy. Okay, what am I doing? Who was I trying to figure out? We looked at the cook. You're still mad about the thing my dad did? What thing? Vandalism. Why are you mad about that? I'm not mad about that. My dad put a croc charm on my croc and then just didn't say anything. I think that's extremely funny, to be honest. It's really funny to just, like, go put on my shoes and be like, oh, that's different. It's not a good croc charm. It isn't. No. He got this croc charm from said YouTuber friend. It says we can figure out who this is. Let's find out who this is. Does it say when their first appearance was? On the gun deck. Where is he in the photo? You in the back. Okay. So he's not just going to be numbered, unfortunately. You can't imagine casually playing hockey? Navy, I need you to understand how funny a message that is to me as a Canadian. That's like... Zircon goes straight to the 3 triangle difficulty. It says I can figure it out. I have to be able to. When you can figure someone out, but it's difficult, there's triangles of difficulty. It says we can figure him out. We're gonna go to his first memory. Where is it? Where am I? I'm up a deck. I haven't had enough through Not Pete. You're right. I don't even remember what Not Pete's difficulty level was. He might have been like 1. I wasn't paying attention. Is that you? Sure is. Right. Okay. Where's our man? This fella. Is it you? Nope. You? Yes. Okay. Oh, you fucker! You're the one with the X on it. Okay. Is that actual text or is that just set dressing? Whatever it is, I can't read it. Not Pete was 2 triangles. See, I can do better than that. Oh my goodness, Percy. It says do not wash in hot water. Stump, I don't know if I believe you. Okay, we need a name for this fella. Even if it's not his name, we need a name we can call him by. Percy would agree. Yeah, Percy is dry clean only, of course. What is a purser? I guess I have a... I do, in fact, have a glossary. Administrative official. Oh, kind of like a quartermaster. Okay. So that's the first time he shows up. Bitter Cold Part 2. That's the surgeon.
Same as the other fellow.
That's the surgeon's mate. That's our guy. Not consumption may be worse by the cold. What is a Lascar? Picked it up at the Lascar house. Glossary is not extensive. A sailor from India or Southeast Asia. Thank you, Internet. Okay. Here's my question. I think I may have already talked about this on stream. What does it take to be called a cosmonaut? Do you have to be Russian? Is that the only way that you get to be called a cosmonaut? Just because they have a way better word for it. Astronaut sucks compared to cosmonaut. Cosmonaut's way better. I haven't been able to find a good answer on what it takes, like what it takes to be called a cosmonaut specifically. Anyway, unrelated. So he's there. He was there when the cow was slaughtered. Okay.
They must have picked it up in the last days. I checked all hands.
Where's the cow again? There it is.
Heads are here.
Is that our guy? No. Why does he have a monkey? What the f-
Donor brain.
Why is there a monkey all of a sudden?
Here? Yeah. Come on before she...
Yeah, there's our guy. Who is this? Oh, the guy who was sick, of course. You have to be in CIS countries to be called a cosmonaut. I don't know. Oh, I see. Okay. But that's not true because, like, I know Russian astronauts, Russians who go up with other, like, space agencies are still called cosmonauts. So it's not being in the country that matters. It's not the person who launches it. Do you have to be from there? Hmm. All right. Well, that's more than what I had before. Okay, so far this guy has not talked nor been referred to at all. So I don't know how I'm supposed to figure out who the fuck this is. He's doing deck work, we know that.
There, sir.
Never been on a farm, Charlie?
Yeah, this is definitely Charles. Maybe I have his cause of death wrong. Maybe he didn't explode. Okay, we'll get back to, we'll get back. Hold on, we'll come back to that. I'll keep the bookmark. This is my real issue, is that I get sidetracked. I want to keep the map up and to... You. Okay. Taikonaut from China. See, but that one doesn't have the... I guess it's just not as widespread. That is neat. Okay, this you? Okay. Is there... He burned to death. He didn't explode, he burned to death. Is this our boy? Pete? There's our butcher. Spiked. An astronaut employed by the Russian Federal Space Agency or its predecessor is called a cosmonaut in English texts. Okay. You the bosun, we already knew that. You are Thomas. So we were reading the same Wikipedia article. Okay, we figured out Charlie. He burned to death. Anyway, back to figuring out... for lack of a better name, we're gonna call him Mr. Dry Clean Only. You have an advantageous 2 languages to read 2 versions of the same page. That is definitely advantageous for specifically... When in doubt, Zircon Twitch chat regulars always return to the mothership, Wikipedia. Oh, Wikipedia. Okay. So he's in Soldiers of the Sea Part 1. So we've looked at him in A Bitter Cold, and he does straight up nothing. So now I need to fail to remember how Roman numerals work. Navy, you have to help. It's the People's Encyclopedia, Navy. Be the change you want to see in the world. You have to translate Corbin Blue's Wikipedia page into Welsh. Okay, what am I doing? I'm screwing around. A Bitter Cold, he does fuck all. Where is he? What's he in? Where do you show up? Show me your memories. You're in the Doom, that's where you die. You're in Soldiers of the Sea. You're in Unholy Captives. Okay. So Unholy Captives is next. We'll go to this one. Welsh is in the 100,000 plus articles section? That is cool. I like to hear that. Can you see if Corbin Blue's Wikipedia page has actually properly been translated into Welsh or if they just deleted it? You don't need to do this. I can look myself later. Are these guys the same? Yes.
What the hell is going on? What do you know? About these things, about the chest and your dead friends.
Is that the captain? That is the captain. Okay, so that is the name. Jesus Christ, not what I meant. That is the captain's voice. That's what he sounds like when he's not about to kill himself. Okay, we've learned. We've figured it out. Okay, what am I doing? Where's our guy? There's our guy. Nope. Yeah, there he is. So he's in this memory somewhere. Is it you? It is. So he's just fucking doing work. He's doing work with... we don't know. We don't know. And we don't know. Helpful. It's not a very big article. It's just notable for having been translated into the most number of languages, at least at some point in time. And notable in the fact that almost all of those translations are absolutely dog shit. Because it was done by probably one person who took it upon themselves to give him the most translated Wikipedia article for some reason. Corbin Blue, he's an actor. He was in High School Musical. He was Zac Efron's friend. Okay. Yeah, 218. That's the whole... it's the thing. He's some kind of worker. A seaman of some description. Do we know anyone around him? Yeah, okay, so he's some kind of seaman. It's kind of messy, but the language is okay. Alright, so somebody's cleaned it up then. That's nice. So that's where he was. Then he's also here. USA in your native lang is called AH sh. Ash. Okay, where am I? I'm up top. Gotta go down a deck. Oh, right. It's the cook. Is he up here? Not you.
Give him tea and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Not there. I don't think.
What's it, gentlemen? It's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
For UDA, it's Ida. Surgeon's mate. The goat. Henry Evans, the surgeon. Bosun. That guy. Nope. Where is our guy? Not up here for once. Is he one of the guys hauling the crab? He sure is. Okay. Next. Yeah, the absolute worst time making a clip. Twitch Mobile has gotten worse. This is why I never update my apps. Whoops, that shouldn't be on. It's a good clip, Max. I like it. Nothing bad happened there. It's just that I should have that turned off by default and not turned on. Okay, where am I going? Down a deck. Right here, I guess. I think this is our guy. Yep. Still, no one has even spoken a word to him. Right. Hold on. So, they aren't addressing the workers much, no. So he was here, he is one of the guys who tripped, and is the guy who didn't die. Is this guy near our friend on the underway sketch? By chance. God damn it! He is. Okay. You are also a seaman. Okay. No, we know that one. You. We know that one even as well. We've got a severed leg to go look at.
Keep pressure here.
Knock him down. What madness is this?
I bet you I'd get seasick and awful. Yeah, probably. I don't know, I'm not terrible in VR, and I've heard that that is not exactly analogous, but pretty close. That's the thing that's interesting, is that I'm not, like, useless in VR. Is this our friend? Nope. Okay, where's Mr. Dry Clean Only? Nope. We know who that is. That's the carpenter's mate. There's Mr. Dry Clean Only. Depends on the game. Depends on the view bobbing. View bobbing is the absolute worst for me. That is what makes me get motion sick. Okay, it says we can figure out who this guy is, and that he's easier to figure out than Mr. Dry Clean Only here. To be honest, all of my VR games on the to be played pile are like on indefinite hold until I either demetify my Oculus somehow or get something else. Even Beat Saber, and I love Beat Saber. It's so irritating that I can't really play it right now because this fucking thing. I've also been on the water and not gotten seasick, so... So Mr. Dry Clean Only was... Huh? My uncle owns a boat? It's not been a one-time thing, it's been a many-time thing. Okay. Mr. Dry Clean Only... is up there. Gotta go to the top deck. I think this one's gonna be just like... I'm not gonna get to find out who... because there were many people there. But only one seaman of the few we know. You're probably a top man. This guy is almost certainly an unknown top man. Yeah. It says we can't figure out who that is yet, but an unknown top man is the best we can do. Same with you. Hey, it's... you. Maba. Being killed by lightning is metal. Holy captives, that's just where he dies. Oh, he's probably one of the easier ones. Maybe not, actually. He's got 3 stars. There's something here that can show us who he is. A Bitter Cold Part 1. Got a whole line of people down there. One of whom is Mr. Dry Clean Only. We'll keep going. Okay. Yeah. Is that you? Sure is. Has anyone said anything? No. Don't know who you are yet, but we're working on it, buddy. It can't be process of elimination because there are definitely other seamen around who it says we don't know yet. Although now that I say that, I don't know if that's true. How many seamen are there? Estimate of stream length, 3 hours. That was what I had in mind tonight. Aren't you amazed I actually had an answer for you? Yeah, there's lots of semen. Maybe 2.5 if I get tired. Probably 3. Yikes. Okay, anyway. Back to the guy we were focused on. Soldiers of the Sea. You... Nope. Is this the last one? No. One more. You remember getting the semen in your original playthrough, and oh my god, you were very mad at Steam guides? Did the Steam guides steer you wrong? How could they? How dare they? Okay. A demon, out of the way. Beat to quarters, enemy aboard. What's going on? Stay back, it's already done for Nick. We already know who died here. And for before. Can't tell me? Come on, boss, no get down. Hey, catch.
What's going on?
Sorry. Come on, boss. Who died here? The carpenter's mate. Okay. That doesn't help us. You're not Mr. Dry Clean Only. Neither are you. Who are you? Some kid. Where is Mr. Dry Clean Only? He's hiding. But still alive up top, where no one else is. Huh. Curious. But ultimately, not too helpful feeling. And then the only other memory we have of him is him dying. So maybe it's in there. More likely, I'm just fully missing something here. Where's my door out? How do I leave? Hello? Spooky door. Is it upstairs? Yeah, it is. Alright, upstairs we go. Nope. Downstairs we go. Ah. There's Mr. Dry Clean Only. The Kraken. I forgot about the Kraken, to be honest. I was kind of focused on the crabs. Boy, there's a lot of shit going on this boat. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna be able to figure that one out without figuring out somebody else. It was a very eventful trip. What was a very eventful trip? Oh, this boat trip? Yeah, it was. Okay, what are we doing? Am I unbookmarking this guy? I guess. I feel like there was another person that I had found, and I was like, oh, we should look into them next. This guy? This trip, the boat trip. Okay, so it says he's also in here. Damn, we're really reliving Saeed's death over and over again. The Obra Dinn trip. Yeah, exactly. The voyage. An eventful voyage. Alrighty. So, who are we looking for? We are looking for this guy. This guy. Not you.
Sayed? Sayed uठो. कुछ पियो.
Is it you? It is you. Okay. So you're the guy talking. Hold on. Sayed. Who is that? Solomon Sayed. So we've already we've narrowed it down to two. Could be Abraham or William. The bunk 53 is empty. That is probably this guy's bunk. So I think this is William. I think you're William. Okay, 1, 2. Damn, we only have 2. God damn it. Oh. And then I bet you that this is Abraham, because he is the last Indian that has not been identified, and all of the rest of them are sleeping in this same area. You are Abraham. Yeah! Man, we went through a lot of memories for no fucking reason. Well, we got 3 more. Me and the boys on vacation will bring back souvenirs. There's a lot of souvenirs on this boat. They just didn't really get them anywhere. Yay! It's a shame you can't jump in this game. I'd be jumping for joy. Joy, even. Their closeness is so cute. Bad that the sickness happened. Bad that they were on this boat more than anything. I mean, these two probably would have died anyway, but, like, Abraham and William might have been alright. William didn't even really fucking do anything, he just got unlucky. He just had that fucking crab fall on him. That sucks. Being on this boat at all seems to have been generally unwise. True. Oh, man. I'm feeling good. We got 6 hole figured out tonight. 6 hole deaths. Nope. Nope. Back cover. Back cover. There we go. Hey, you where all of this is a slumber party. I think people still die, but different. Okay. Table of contents. How are we doing? We're doing pretty good, I think. We've got a solid amount of these figured out. We should try and find the Welsh fellow. I don't think that's a good idea. Mostly because if it's someone that we can't figure out yet, then there's no point. This guy's been bothering me. Because it said we'd be able to know who he is very early on. Locked room mysteries are very good. Okay. We're gonna bookmark you. I feel like we should go back to this one, because I feel like we might know who that is now. I know I bookmarked someone else entirely, but trust me on this. We're going back upstairs. Oh my god, I'm gonna have such defined calves after this. Is this you? Nope. Yeah.
Last one. Move quick.
It is. Leonid. Now we know. Leonid. There we go. That's what we need to do now, is go through all of the crew folk who were killed by an unknown assailant and see if we've figured out who that unknown assailant is. Not that one. We don't know that one yet. Do we know how Not Pete died? I know we know his name now, but I think it's way funnier to call him Not Pete still. To continue to call him Not Pete. Wrong room. Alright, Not Pete. Max is definitely writing a big message.
Oh no! You're cut!
Don't leave.
Who knifed Not Pete? It already happened here. It already happened here. Blocking my way. Has not Pete been stabbed yet? Not yet. Who's that? Fuck, we don't know! Man. And I got all excited. Okay, well. We still don't know who stabbed not Pete. But apparently we can find out who this was. So let's go, let's focus on you. Show me your memories. Yeah, Escape Part 1. Okay, let's go to Escape Part 1.
Put me down. Let go.
Okay.
Easy now. We're in a bad way.
This is the bosun. And the bosun's mate is the Frenchman. We know that.
Squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
Hold on. Where is the bosun's mate? I feel like we should know who that is already. Someone got torn apart by a squid and was the bosun's mate. Okay, maybe we just don't know yet. But that feels like we very much would know already. Who was killed by squid? Who died to squid? The Doom. We didn't finish the Doom. Did we? Okay, maybe we should finish the Doom.
Did you kill it?
We did it.
That's probably where the disconnect is.
Captain came up with the hole. Said he chased it off.
Okay. Let's go figure out how to finish off the Doom. On the bow. Do we think there is a corpse I've somehow missed on the bow of the ship? Very possible. Although, how I get there. Is that the bow of a ship? Hold on. What is a bow of a ship? Yeah. On the bow. Well, I'm on the bow. Where's my Doom? Walking sounds awful. Oh, I thought you meant like the walking sound effects, not... Oh. On the bow indeed. Yay, we found a fresh one. This is some awful noise. Oh my god, this is terrible. That was a lot of noises. By the looks of it, that's not particularly fresh. Fresh to me. My new to me corpse. Oh, it's the artist! Oh no! That's so sad. He was crushed by the beast. Died while pooping. How sad. Didn't even get to finish what he started. No, I'm going upstairs. God damn it. Is nothing sacred. Yeah. Oh, it's not an unknown fate. I can tell you what happened. He was crushed by beast. Okay. So there's gonna be another corpse around. I'm guessing that's you. It was very rude by the Kraken. Where'd it go? There'd it go. Now, how did you meet your end, my friend?
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh?
Okay.
How's that?
Danish.
No cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat. Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother.
Has a brother.
That was an accident. The robes.
His brother was a top man.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long. No, don't.
Ow. You're Danish. I think. There's only one Dane. So, somebody here is Danish. It's fine. We'll figure it out. So these guys were coming aboard? Who the hell's this? Hard to say. This guy has a brother. Brother is a top man. Possibly also a top man. So let's look through the names. Let's see what we got. Do we have any top men with matching names? Matching last names? Okay, let's just go from the bottom. Are there any other walkers? Doesn't appear so. Are there any other Lees? Technically, but no. Okay, any other Hongs? Any other Zhangs? Any other bootment? I don't think so. I feel like I'd have recognized that one. It's break time. I'll be back in 4 minutes, and we're gonna keep doing this, I guess. BRB. That sounded unexcited. I am excited. BRB. Alrighty. We're gonna figure this out. We are looking for a gull. And we're not finding one. Maybe he wasn't a top man, the brother. This guy's in a lot of memories. Okay. The goat. We can't get anywhere else in this memory. This is all we have. But we've finished the Doom. Who is this? How did they die? I can tell you how they were die. They were clubbed by an unknown attacker. But apparently we can find out who said unknown attacker is. You. You are in other memories. Many other memories. But we don't know how you die yet. He seems to be a shipment of some kind. He's in a bitter cold part 1. Okay. I'm very sorry, Saeed. We're revisiting your death again. It's just a very useful memory for some reason. Yeah, I'd call that the Doom. Holy shit, 7 people disappeared? 7 wayward souls disappeared during the events of this chapter. Their fates are catalogued here. God damn. That's a fucking lot of people to disappear. Okay. Let's go visit Saeed. Get cracking. I'm working on it. It'd be better if I remembered where Saeed's corpse was, but I feel like every time I have to just rediscover it. There he is. Let's not crack anyone. They're already cracked, it's fine. Okay. So where are the people in this one? They're not upstairs. We know who these 4 are, so we're good there. I'm pretty sure we know who these 3 are. Yeah. Zircon, the Kraken. Oh, you're right. Okay. So where's our new man without a name? You. Am I correct in that he's here? Or am I way off? No, he's in a bitter cold part 1. Okay. Where? Can't open doors. The blinding light doesn't tell me anything. Don't know who that is. I don't know why all these sailors sleep with blankets over their heads, if only to make things more difficult for me. These bastards. Says he's here, but I think it just lists everybody who's sleeping here. So I imagine it's because there's always light. And if you want to get any sleep and you don't like light. Okay. So we have numbers we can look at. We have 58, 57, 55, and 56. So 56 through 58 are here. What does that correspond to? 56? Yeah. Okay. 56, 55, 57, and 58. So that's these four here. Hamadao, Henry, Alexander, and Patrick. We've got Henry and Patrick. So where are they? Where's Patrick in the photo? Can I see that from here? Nope, not what I wanted. Okay, well, I know where he is. Okay, so that's Alexander and Hamadao are most likely other gunmen here. But I have no proof of that. Okay. So that's that cubby. Those, the Russians. We're good there. 59. 38. What the hell? Okay, sure. 38. 41. 39, 40. And these ones seem very highlighted. 39, 40, and 41 are here. Who are that? Ji Zhang, Zhang even, Li Hong, and Wei Li. Are three of the people who are present in this memory. Hold on. I'm doing like math in my brain. Hold on. 40. They are all the top men. Okay. So one of these guys is probably the lightning fellow. I'd imagine. That doesn't really help me here. Now we have 59 and 38. Who's 38? Huang Li. And 59. George Shirley. Okay. And finally, we have 37. Timothy Butement. Or Butement. Scottish? I don't know how you'd pronounce that, unfortunately. This is Tim. And 42. Nicholas Botterill. We know you. You're Nicholas. Right there. So, Nicholas. Does this help me at all? Not really. We're looking for who this is because he murdered someone. What? This is where I would like my red string board actually, because I can like cross people off the list of what number we've used up. We know 42. 42 is not anyone we need to discover still. 42 is out. 37 is Timothy Butement. That could possibly be our guy. 36 is Omid Gull. Could also possibly be our guy. 39, 40, and 41. 38, 39, 40, and 41 are all top men. I don't think these are our guys. So far we have 37 and 36. But 59 could also be our guy, George Shirley. I'm getting out paper. Hold on. It's gotten to that point. Where's my scrap paper? You there. I say to my notebook. Oh, I see. Max is doing it for me. Okay. 58 is who? Patrick O'Hagan. We know who that is. No 58. 57. Alexander Booth. We don't know who that is. Could be 57. 55. Hamandow. Hamadow. Could be Hamadow. Could be 55. It's not 56. We know who Brennan is. Henry Brennan. So, it could be 57, 55. This is so many people. Okay, it's less than 60. We've narrowed it down to 5 from 60. You gotta take the optimist approach, Max. You wrote 36 twice. Okay. We could have 36, 37, 55, 57, or 59. Writing this down on my own. 36 is suspicious twice. 36, 37, 55, 57, or 59. Also, I started writing down and my brain is like, oh, something feels wrong here. It's because I've been writing a lot, but all of it I've been doing while wearing double-gloved nitrile gloves. And so now my brain thinks it's weird to just hold a pen in my bare hand. Okay. I do worry this is going to be a situation where I check a bunch of memories for this guy, and then it is just going to be that I looked in the wrong thing. Okay. Show me his memories. Actually, we should just bookmark him. I don't know why we haven't. You. Bookmark. You're on the cargo deck. Okay. Oh. All the way down. I'm afraid no nickname is going to stick as good as Not Pete did. Not our guy. Where is our guy? Let's see it. Nope. That's our pipe-smoking friend. Not you either. Where is he? Oh, he must be up. Okay, well that's not helpful. Unless it's you. It's not you. Hey, it's Henry. Okay, well, that was unhelpful. The guy in the barrel. Probably also up, but we can go check out the barrel, I guess. Not our guy. Still not our guy. Still not our guy. I assume he's just up. He's somewhere up there. These two really died at like the same time, basically. Where's my spooky door? There it is. Bitter cold, we know he's there. You. Unholy Captives Part 1. Got some stairs to climb. He's all the way on top deck, okay. I'm very good at navigating the whole thing. That's good. I feel like I'm terrible at navigating the book. Okay.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things?
Nope.
About the chest and your dead friends?
Nope. 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 Is he one of the heaving fellas? He sure is. Okay. One of these we know. It's Mr. Dry Clean Only, of course. So you are an unknown seaman. That's something. So, of our numbers, who among them is a seaman? They're gonna all be, I know, but I can have hope. Okay, 36 is a top man, not a seaman. He's not 36. 37 is also a top man. He's not 37. So, we are down to 3. 55, 57, or 59. We're getting somewhere. All I needed to do was get out paper. This is based on an assumption that they wouldn't be making a top man do heavy lifting work. Oh, we have to go watch the cook die again.
Watch your foot in.
You?
Give him
No.
tea and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Is it you? No.
What's it, Jack?
Where is our guy?
Shelley, eh? Listen,
You? No.
Get back.
You? No. Hey, this is the guy gets struck by lightning eventually. Where? Where's our fellow? I feel like I've checked everyone. It says he's here. He's not a corpse here. Maybe he came downstairs? Is he one of the group hauling the crab? No. Or yes. Yes, he is. Okay. Good top man, still. He's with another. He's with 2 other top men at least. This guy's also probably a top man. I don't know if we know him. We don't. But he has a gun, so maybe he's a little higher ranking than that. Okay. Or not top man, seaman even. Okay. We're working it out. What's up, Abraham? That's Abraham, right? No, that's William. What's up, William? Abraham's over here. Mr. Dry Clean Only. So... it's not you. Seamen like to club people in the face for some reason? It's you. That doesn't really help me. In the rigging. He was there, but, I mean, he's on the ground pulling things, so we're gonna go to this one first. Soldiers of the Sea Part 2. Gotcha. They should have been at the club. I think they would have liked the club more than this boat trip. To borrow a phrase from my dear friend Navy. Imagine instead of a merchant ship, they were on a cruise liner. Okay. I don't have a snappy name for our friend. It's him. He's just here. Okay. Hold on. So we've narrowed it down quite a bit. We've got George Shirley, Alexander Booth, or Hamadou Diom. Hamadou Diom. Is there a Shirley or Booth in the top men? I don't think so. Okay. So we're here now. Or no, not here now. We are here now. Where Nicholas died. They sure don't make it easy to go through things chronologically. Reverse chronologically seems to be the order of the day, but I'm nothing if not stubborn. Okay, so that's the carpenter's mate dying. There's the child. You're not who we're looking for.
Come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat.
Mr. Dry Clean Only is still fine up here. Where is our charge, our fellow we're after? Did he rush down to fight? Nope. Where is he? They still get attacked by crabs, of course. It's not you. Where is our seaman? He was up here. He's not that corpse, because he kills again later. He's not that corpse. He's not Mr. Dry Clean Only. He's not a child or designated adult with machete. There he is. Okay, well, that doesn't really help us, does it? Still, we found him. Down a level. This is the double corpse. Not you, that's the butcher. This is Charlie. Oh, that's why Charlie burned to death. He was throwing fire. Throwing lanterns. Charlie, you silly goose. That's Peter. That's Pete. And that's Thomas. When did cruises become a thing that feels like it'd be a modern invention? I don't know. I could see it being a... Thomas got absolutely thrown. I've never noticed that. Yeah, it's gone flying. He's the one who broke the fence. Okay. Where's our guy? Oh, he must still be up on here. On this level. He's holding the carpenter. Winston Smith. Okay. I don't think that helps us. But we can go see the next death and see if we get anything out of that. We just gotta remember he's upstairs. Guess not. He is not upstairs anymore. He's coming to help. Okay, I don't know that that helps at all. A 19th century invention. Sounds about right. Makes about sense. Okay. Came down to help. Who's got him? Surgeon.
Don't move. I'll get you down.
Okay. So the seaman was getting to the basement. Aww. Aww, Pete was trying to help. That's sad. You're so glad I'm having a long stream tonight? I am engrossed in the story sauce. We gotta go down. So he's the one who opened the cargo bay to get down. Midshipmen make me so sad. They were just... Damn. Hey, it's Maba. We don't know who that is. Probably a top man. And that's not our guy. Okay, where's our guy? I feel like we have a very limited space to look. Said our fella's here. I'm not seeing him. There's too many bald people on this ship. I'm saying it, because nobody else will. Stop with the balding. Okay, where the fuck is this guy? He's not back here. Good grief, some people don't want hair. It says he's here, but I don't see him. I see everybody but him. Oh, he's behind the stairs. Sneaky. Okay. That still doesn't really tell us anything. He does like to be sneaky, we know that. He also likes to club people in the face. We know that one. So let's go to the Doom Part 7. We're skipping way forward in time. And way upstairs. My calves are burning. Like day. Mappa, you poor man. This is not our guy, this is the other bald fellow in the white shirt. Not our guy. Where is our guy? Honestly, my assumption would be out on the sea at this point. It kind of seemed like he was escaping. Oh, well, never mind. I think I know where he is. I think I know where he is, actually. Yeah. Well, I can tell you what happened to him. I couldn't tell you his name yet, but I do know where he went. Actually, first I'm just gonna make sure, yeah, this is the last time he was seen. So, I guess drowned? I guess fell overboard, more accurately. Yeah, he fell overboard. We got that. And we narrowed it down to 3 people. You are... Who are you? You are George, Alexander, or Hamadao. And I'm guessing the way to narrow it down is to narrow down George, Alexander, and Hamadao. Because possibly the other people who fell are gonna be easier to find. But I must admit, I don't know that I'm going to figure this out right now. His haircut is giving English, I agree. Okay. Let's go look at who else was trying to flee in the Doom Part 1. Okay, hold on. Flemion is the dead guy.
Get in the boat.
Well, that's actually very helpful. This is the Dane. We only have one Dane.
You killed my brother.
Oh, he was trying to escape too. That's what's happening. Okay. This guy's brother was killed on the ropes. He would have been dead anyway. Very true.
That was an accident. No probes. It wasn't his fault. That sort of thing. Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long. Don't.
Okay. So yeah, we know how he died. We know that you fell overboard, you fell overboard, and you fell overboard, so we can actually go through and do that right now. There. Now I'm guessing that one of these guys... I'm just gonna take a stab here. Hamadao. And then this. Am I gonna guess or am I gonna go look through his memories? I should probably look through his memories, but like... It's Alexander or it's George. And he looks like an Alexander to me. So I'm gonna say that you are George. Nope. Okay, you're Alexander then. And you are George? Nope. And then you were clubbed by Alexander. This has not been true, but... In fact, we should get rid of those names so I don't confuse myself. Well, actually, I know that it was an unknown seaman. So, we'll do that. I know that you are a seaman. And I guess I don't know that he is anybody. Or you. I just know that you fell to your deaths. You fell overboard. And the Dane was clubbed to death. Okay. That's something. I guess we are going to look at the very clean-looking man with the books now. As Stump puts it. Show me your memories. What have you been up to? Doom Part 1, the Doom Part 7. Well, yeah. So that's where he fell overboard. Soldiers of the Sea. Where does he first show up? The first time he shows up. He only has 2 triangles of difficulty, so... Oh, hey. Is that guy in... A Bitter Cold? He is not. Okay. So that's not George. Or Alexander. That's somebody else. He's not a shipman. A seaman, even. Good to know, good to know. Makes sense. Ugh, I just want to get one more. And by one more, I mean 3 more, obviously. Where's our clean-looking man with the books? What does he even look like? Aw, our artist. Never to draw another picture. There's the carpenter and carpenter's mate. Is he just, like, up? Did a wooden construction set of a similar looking ship as this, and it was pirate themed. Makes sense. That is our mystery man. Where is our book-learned fella? Nope, that is the dead corpse of the cook. Is that our book-learned fella? Sure is. Alright, well that doesn't really tell us anything. Why is he under why is he under here? Who knows? But we're working it out. Are you our book-learned fella? No. No, that's the bosun. Nope. Nope. Not you. Not you. Oh, boy. Okay, that's curious. I'm noticing. Long-time mystery guy here was spiked in this fight and crawled all the way back there to die. That's a long fucking way to go. Alright. But that's not our book-learned fella. That's the carpenter. Where is our book-learned fella? It says he's here. Hmm. Is he hiding coward-like? How am I supposed to find him if he's hiding coward-like? Not back here. Not in there. Not back here. It's not you? No, that's Thomas. That's the surgeon. Carpenter. Mystery Man 1. That's Peter. That's Charles. What the hell? Where is he? That's the butcher. The Jolly Butcher. You have no idea? Okay, well then it's not important and we can move on. He's somewhere, I guess. Is he gonna be more obvious in this one?
I've got you.
Nope.
Don't move. I'll get you down.
Poor Thomas. He survived so long after his friends died. There's Mystery Man number 1. Dragging his ass out to die in a hallway, I guess, for some reason. And it's curious that we can go into this run. Makes me think there should be something back here, but there isn't. And I still don't know where our book-learned man is. That's the surgeon. That's Mystery Man 1. It's the carpenter. Bosun. That's Thomas. That's... You want a hint about his whereabouts? No. You're just gonna have to watch me wander around. Is he in a barrel? Or a crate of some kind? Grr. Guess we're going into the run. The hide and seek minigame has begun. So this is where he died. And I think the run actually runs out before we can get out of it in this one, which is lame. Not our book learning man.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
Bosun? First mate. Some guy we don't know. Another guy we don't know, passing out guns. You do like hearing the Soldiers of the Sea music again? Okay, well, this was not helpful. Mostly, I couldn't even find him. That's an irritating mystery. Oh, hold on. I need to go back. You sneaky! You sneaky, sneaky so-and-so. Okay. Hold on. We found him. We're going back. I know where he's hiding now. Sneaky, sneaky so-and-so. Hiding in here, of all places. The purser. He's the purser! Possibly. Ah. There we go. Purser fell to his death. Good, good. The artist was crushed by a terrible beast. Yes, yes. And Palmos was killed by a sword. And we got one more just in time for the end of stream. Good job, gang. Woo! Let's go find someone to raid. Ugh, I'm tired. Quit the title. Okay, who's live? Thank you guys for watching. Honestly, it is very encouraging to have people reach out and be like, when are you streaming next? Okay, who are we rating? Who's live? Is anybody live? Making a mixtape for Pride? I don't know what is happening here. We could watch Tetris. Do you guys want to watch Tetris? Hmm. Yeah, this is the only person I follow who's live and not doing strange things. Navy, go to bed. Isn't it like the middle of the week? Navy, it's 6 a.m. there. It's 5:28 a.m. there. I thought you had a bedtime. What happened to your bedtime? I could have sworn you'd said something about a bedtime. You forgot about it? Well, I'm reminding you of it. Bed, Navy. Go sleep. I'm doing the same very shortly. Ugh. What do you mean I have to wait 2 whole days to play more of this game? I'm gonna forget everything. I should know that. Alright. Go say hi to Super Saiyan. I'll be back on Thursday. I don't know if it's gonna be at 7:30 or not. I had to like move heaven and earth to start stream tonight on time. And I still need to go make lunch for tomorrow. Oh my god. Okay. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting even. Goodbye. And good night, VOD watchers.